Xin Chao. Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel, True Crime Morals, your go-to source for gripping true crime stories, deep dives into unsolved mysteries, murder cases, chilling criminal investigations, and many other crime stories, giving valuable moral lessons on safety measures. Each week, we explore the dark and twisted world of real-life crimes, from notorious serial killers to cold cases that have haunted investigators for decades. With in-depth crime analysis, detailed timelines, and expert commentary, we bring you the facts behind the headlines. Hit the subscribe button to stay updated with all our grueling true crime stories. Now here is a grueling story that will grip you in utter shock. The story of Robbie Middleton is a tragic and horrifying true account, marked by unimaginable cruelty and injustice. I can share the details of this case as a detailed narrative, but please note that this is a real-life event, and the story involves graphic content as it centers around an innocent boy who endured an extreme act of violence. Here's the narrative. Robbie Middleton was a bright, lively boy living in the small community of Splendora, Texas. He had just turned 8 years old on June 28, 1998, a day that was supposed to be filled with joy and celebration. Little did anyone know that this day would instead become a marker of unimaginable cruelty. Robbie's family was tight-knit and loving. His parents, Ray Ann and Bobby Middleton, adored him, and he was a cherished part of their lives. He spent most of his days playing outdoors, exploring the woods near his home, and hanging out with friends. But on his 8th birthday, everything changed. That morning, Robbie ventured out into the woods near his home, a place he knew well and felt safe in. But safety was a cruel illusion. As Robbie wandered deeper into the trees, he encountered a 13-year-old boy named Don Collins, a local teenager known to Robbie. The interaction started innocently, but Collins soon revealed a sinister intent. Collins lured Robbie deeper into the woods and, without warning, attacked him. He doused Robbie with gasoline, and as Robbie begged for mercy, Collins struck a match and set him on fire. The flames consumed Robbie's small frame, and his screams echoed through the woods. Miraculously, Robbie survived the attack, though his body was burned over 99% of its surface. He managed to stagger back home, his skin charred and his spirit clinging desperately to life. His family was horrified when they saw him, and emergency services were called immediately. Robbie was rushed to the hospital, where doctors fought tirelessly to save his life. He underwent more than 150 surgeries over the following years, a testament to his incredible will to live. His burns were so severe that he was permanently disfigured and endured excruciating pain daily. Despite his suffering, Robbie remained a beacon of resilience. He learned to speak again, to share his story, and to advocate for himself. However, his attacker, Don Collins, was not immediately brought to justice. For more than a decade, Robbie lived with the scars of his attack, both physical and emotional. In 2011, Robbie's health began to decline rapidly. Knowing he had little time left, Robbie made a powerful decision. He recorded a video deposition, naming Don Collins as his attacker and recounting the events of that fateful day. In his statement, Robbie also revealed a dark secret. Collins had sexually assaulted him 2 weeks before the attack. The assault had gone unreported, and Robbie believed the burning was Collins's way of silencing him. Robbie Middleton passed away on April 29, 2011, shortly after his 21st birthday. His death was ruled a homicide, as the injuries sustained in the attack were determined to be the direct cause. Armed with Robbie's deposition and renewed public outrage, authorities reopened the case against Don Collins. In 2015, Collins was finally brought to trial. Now an adult, he faced the full weight of the law. Robbie's recorded testimony was presented as evidence, alongside the accounts of medical experts and witnesses. After years of evasion, Collins was convicted of murder and sentenced to 40 years in prison. Robbie's story is a heartbreaking reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked violence and the resilience of the human spirit. Despite enduring unimaginable suffering, Robbie used his voice to seek justice, ensuring that his attacker was held accountable. His family continues to honor his memory, advocating for victims of violence and burn survivors. Robbie's courage remains a beacon of hope, a testament to the strength of a young boy who refused to be silenced.